when they line you up on the front straightaway, and then they tell you to go, they give you 4 or 5 laps to warm your tires up. Well,
Right.
as soon as they lined them up and told them to go, like before they get to turn 1, he's already got Carter kind of pinned down to the bottom.
Trying to dominate the starting position.
Right. So, and I mean, yeah, that's fine if that's what you want to do.
But for us, we do that with 2 to go. When they give you the sticks, then all right, let's shake down where we're going to be.
Right. Yeah. So, Carter had to basically stop, get behind him, and warm his tires up, and then they were and I'm not blaming it all on Hunter because Carter was doing it too, but. Coming to the green, they were just.
I remember they were just
night. Beating doors coming to green. They were beating doors, and Carter got a good jump on the start, and he ran second to us, and everything was good that night. Nothing was said, and then it followed into I think 2 weeks later. Darrell showed up, and then that's what that was a turning point.
Now that night I've got video of those guys coming through 3 and 4, and like I told you, there was sledgehammers being thrown.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought 25-pound sledgehammers and grown men to swing them. They were battling for position, which, from a fan's perspective, if you're not working on any of the cars, you don't care what dents got to be knocked out of them. It's great racing. Hey, man, they're swapping paint. They're battling for the lead, first, second, and thirds within a tenth of each other on every single lap. I think Carter ran them down, and then they was just right there. And the first punch that night, I believe, was thrown by the 5 car. Mm-hmm. And because when he caught the 17, he moved him the first lap into 3. And I told my dad, he's wasting no time. He's getting to the 76. Because for a minute when he was catching him, it's like the 17 was backing up to him, and the 17's backing up, 76 getting away from the 17. The 5 runs in and catches him, and then bam, 5 gets by. 17 lays it back to him, and then proceeds to go up there and try to, I would say, move the 76. And then, man, it was just back and forth.
It was
first, second, third, back and forth, all the way until 76 fell out, right? Maybe a tire.
I think it was the white flag lap. Darrell ducked under him off of 4 coming to the white flag, and then I think they may have got together in turn 1, and off of 2, I think Hunter got into the wall a little bit, and then Carter drove under him, and he ended up running third. We run second. And then Darrell won the race.
And then Darrell got through out.
Right.
And since I gave away the camshaft, I don't know if you watched my video last week or not, but I wasn't going to say it was the camshaft because I don't like putting that kind of business out there. But it was already on Facebook, so it didn't matter. I got to start watching Facebook to see what people know before I care what people know. But so the chip that was in Darrell's car was stamped what it was supposed to be, but it was illegal by the reader. So if you put a chip in the machine that Bounds got, it'll tell you what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Correct? And then Bounds also got a checker chip that makes sure his machine's calibrated.
Right.
So that's a pretty easy check every week, and I think they're policing it pretty well. But so with the 17 getting thrown out that night, it donated y'all the win.
Yeah, that's correct.
And there was some words, like everybody was, hey, look, we're not going to race like this. You, of course, said we're not going to race like that.
Yeah, I was probably